Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video we are going to be 3-starring 3 Ways Cosmic 2-7 based on a special request. A few things that we need to discuss first off. This is a long time ago, so my roster has really grown past this point. So a lot of what we're going to talk about is theory. And also, this has become very difficult lately for some people because of the Ultron buff. Back when I originally did this, it was a lot simpler because Ultron was not nearly as good as he is now. Now he's really priority. So a very important thing about this node is to actually look at what you're facing and know what the most dangerous parts are and what are not the most dangerous parts. Priority, take down Ultron. And you also have to know the description of this node. Protect Rocket Raccoon while he sets the base's reactors to self-destruct. So basically this is a survival mission. I'll let you guys read this. So as I did say, my roster has grown past this point. Like if I wanted to, I could just drop, let's say, this roster right here and would easily beat this node. But that's not as helpful for you guys, so I'm going to try and find you other plans. Some of them will still be a little overpowered, but I do believe I'm going to try and do this in a way where it's helpful to you guys. So the Ultron is about 14k, so the only characters I really have around that are these characters down here, so I'm going to try and use some of them at some point. But first off, I'm going to try and show you guys some other plans with what we have here. First off, I'm going to plop in a Mordo. I'm also going to try and plop in a, let's see, what do we have here? We have a Cable, and a Korath. Let's use this Korath here, this Cable here. Over here we're going to throw in a Drax. Here we're going to throw in a Doctor Strange. I'm trying to use as many lower characters as possible so that we don't just overpower this node. The point of this one is Cable has some turn meter rewind. Mordo has some blinds and the possibility of giving offense down. And Doctor Strange gives offense down, can revive, and can flip buffs. Those are all really important. That's my general plan. Oh, and Drax can take a big hit because Ultron will hit him. Let's see how this works. Like I did say, this is a survival mission, so you just need to give Rocket as much time as possible. Woo is there. Let's put this on ×2. And you're also given a Thor for the node, which is good. But step 1 for this, go straight at Ultron. Actually, here would be a great time to blind Ultron. Blinding everyone's even better. Keep just attacking into Ultron. He's summoned, so the blind was useless. Good to pay attention to the node and not do things like that. Now Ultron should be doing a big shot into Drax right now, which Drax survives, but it's not exactly a great idea to rely on him taking some more hits. I'm going to use this here, just get a bunch of hits off, flip everything with Strange. Now this is actually going to cause Ultron to revive. Hit him with Korath. What do we have here? Planting the worm to take control of the reactors. 2 out of 4 steps complete. Ultron is gone. That is a majority of the dangerous threat. Let's rewind some speed bar. offense down the boomer. Shoot into the boomer. Boomer seems like the biggest threat here. Now Strange has his heal up. Use that. Again, some of this is not a perfect explanation because some of my characters hit a little harder than needed. But essentially, if you can take down Ultron, the rest of the guys don't hit as hard and have a good chance of surviving from there. Here's a good time to use Thor's ultimate because you are given this Thor. Here I'm just going to use the ultimate on Drax to heal himself up a little bit. I'll finish this. Might as well get good use of the blind, put it on the incinerator because he does the most damage. Just use the given Thor's special. At this point it's pretty much wrapped up. Alright, there you go. 1 way to 3-star down. Admittedly, it's not a perfect match because Strange and Mordo are quite strong, but the rest of that team was actually below the power level expected for this type of node, so it shows that it's doable. Alright, so let's find us a second team to use here, as that one worked pretty well. Alright, we already saw that, so I'll skip that. Kree, definitely not going with the Kree. So for the second one, I am going to show you a team. It'll be very easy for me just because of the power, but for you guys it should be doable as well, even without this power. But again, this one will be a little bit more just in straight theory than overly helpful, but basically the plan is just a pure survival team. So, without further ado, in the middle, I'm going to put a Kree Royal Guard. On the right, I'm actually going to try my Groot, who is not overly built up yet, but shall be getting built up more with the coming days. Then next, on the left side here, I'm going to go with Drax. Far right, I'm actually going to go with Ravager Stitcher. Kree Oracle is another option. Actually, let's go with Kree Oracle just because my Ravager Stitcher is so low. And on the far right, I'm going to go with a Thanos. This is a very weird team. It's 3 tanks and 2 healers. But the idea of this team is just to not die and just keep surviving. Heal yourself up and have people that don't die easily. And you'll be absorbing most of the damage with Thanos, and Drax might absorb a bit at the beginning. Then any attacks that you have obviously focus on Ultron, but other than that, just keep surviving. Let's see how it works. Alright. So let's put it on ×2 for you guys. As you can see, Drax is just going to be sucking up some damage. Now I might as well get my taunt up with Thanos. But actually, I'll play it as if your guy's Thanos isn't as strong as mine, so I'll just use my basic here with Thanos. I'll put up these regens with the Oracle, which aren't going to do a whole lot. Might as well use Thor's special. Turn 1 is done. Now Ultron should probably take a big shot into my Drax, which will happen right here. Drax will survive. Let's apply Death Proof with Groot, which will keep my team alive, which will help the 3-star possibilities. Now, normally I would taunt here, but given the rest of my team options, I'm going to just actually use the basic and heal Drax up a bit. And No need to taunt with the Kree Royal Guard because the next turn should be Thanos. So I'll taunt with my Thanos. As you can see, basically just survive. Keep going. Once your Thanos is built up enough, his taunt is 2 turns, which is amazingly helpful. Probably did not need to do that. Let's might as well use the heal here from Groot. Good time to just keep going into Ultron. Use this AoE. This is probably going to kill a bunch of people just because my Thanos is so strong. Use the given Thor's ultimate. Perfect. Stunned Ultron, which is exactly what you want to happen. 3/4 of the way there. Use this heal from Kree Oracle. Might as well shoot Ultron. Apply some more death proofs with Groot. Not sure how that works. Does that give you 2 death proofs? I can't tell to keep shooting him. Zero regeneration. That seems interesting. Probably a glitch there. How they worded that. I'll use Drax's ultimate on Ultron, which will actually kill him, but to revive. And then you can taunt back up with Thanos. I might as well taunt with the Kree Royal Guard, heal him up too, and shoot. Kill off Ultron again with Thor. Mission accomplished. Alright, so that is the pure just survive, deal very little damage, and heal yourself up with some tanks plan, and let's go back and I'll find a third team for us to use. Alright, for this third team here, there is one specific instruction. Do not kill too many characters after you get Ultron down, as that will get a lot of summons down, and it just will not end well. And so the team is Drax, Groot, Mordo, Yondu, and Kree Noble. Again, a straight Guardians team would be actually more effective, but my Guardians are a little too strong, so I'm trying to come up with another plan that's easier for you guys. The plan is Drax absorbs the big shot from Ultron. Groot provides some survivability. Mordo provides some survivability. Yondu provides summons, which can get hit, and again provide survivability in that regard. And Kree Noble provides survivability because her special actually also heals up the character a little bit. So a bunch of heals and blind and defense up and death proof, just all around some good survivability. So let's see how it works. Alright. Again, there's really no use on using Mordo's blind first turn because Ultron's just going to summon. So I'm going to use the basic here. Will not do anything really helpful. Let's use the basic on Ravager Boomer and see if we can get a slow. That takes a bit of offense down from him. Might as well take away the defense up from Ultron. Okay. Just going to use the basic here. Now get ready for Ultron to take a big shot at Drax, and Drax will survive this. If your Drax dies from this, really the only solution is to build up your Drax. Get the death proof and defense up. This is a good time to use blind. Just hope it lands in some good places. That definitely qualifies as it blinded everyone but Ravager Boomer. Dispel. or don't dispel. Let's use this special and hopefully it targets Drax as the assist. Perfect. So he will get healed up a bit. Thor will finish off that character. Now let's use the basic on Ultron, hopefully get some slow. Does not get slow. Summons. Give them someone else to attack. Groot heal. That summon does really good damage into a defense down. Loses the summon, but summons don't matter. Doing pretty good. The goal here is to survive without killing too many characters, because that can actually have a really bad effect in dropping down a massive wave, which would cause everyone to die. So let's just use this basic here instead of going with the ultimate. Same here. Who is the least likely to die from this? Ravager Boomer. Incinerator. Use the turn. 3 parts down. Put it on the incinerator. This is a good time to taunt up with Drax because he should be able to absorb all this damage coming in, especially with the defense up and the death proof. That character has defense down, so it's a little dangerous. Probably should shoot in the other one. Okay, now a bunch of characters dropped down, so might as well use Thor's ultimate anyways. That is a lot of characters that just dropped down. This is pretty dangerous. Use that ultimate. Use a convenient blind on whoever has the highest turn meter, which in this case is Ravager Boomer. Get some summons. Apply Death Proof with Groot. Use a summon. This will probably kill a bunch of characters. Maybe this will target Drax and he'll get some healing. Nope. Anyways, that is mission done. Survived it. Probably not the best plan to use that Thor ultimate when I did. It killed too many characters and then even more dropped down. So like I said, just be careful not killing too many with that third one. But that is a third way to 3-star this mission down. And I did mention a couple other ones. If your team is capable of using them, I did not use some of them because it was too strong. Doctor Strange is really good for this. Rocket is amazing because he can take down Ultron very fast, especially a Star-Lord Rocket combination. Just the Guardians, they're very good. Healers and tanks. You don't have to kill everyone. You just have to survive. Just remember that. So again, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and this was helpful. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and share. It's very helpful, and you guys have been amazing. And if you are interested, I do have a link to a Discord down in the video description and to a Patreon. If you want to support me, you can do it that way. So again, hopefully this was helpful, and as always, I'm here to help.